From JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Teisha Bader.
I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Monday, October the 18th, 2021. A Palestinian woman armed with a knife was arrested by Israeli border police officers without incident this morning. The woman was spotted on security cameras by the soldiers as she approached the locked gate of the Jewish settlement of Har Adar in the West Bank. The soldiers went to the scene and ordered the woman to stop, which she did. Police said the officers made the arrest without the use of gunfire as the suspect threw away the knife from her hand. The Foreign Minister of Sweden, Ann Linde, is in Israel. Linde met in Jerusalem today with Israel's President Isaac Herzog, who tweeted that Israel-Sweden relations are turning a new leaf. Ties between the two countries were strained of late because of anti-Israel remarks and the recognition of Palestinian statehood by Linde's predecessor, Margot Wallström. Linde also met with her Israeli counterpart, Yair Lapid, and is visiting Yad Vashem, Israel's memorial to the Holocaust. She will meet later with Palestinian Authority President Mahmoud Abbas and other officials in Ramallah. The New York Police Department's Hate Crimes Task Force arrested a woman who tried to set fire to a yeshiva in Brooklyn. The task force had shared video clips of the suspect from October the 14th, when she was seen pouring gasoline in front of the yeshiva of Flatbush High School, lighting it on fire and fleeing the scene. A security guard at the school reportedly put out the flames, and no one was injured. The woman was charged with reckless endangerment, hate crime, and attempted arson. New York Governor Kathy Hochul said these cowardly acts of hate have no home here. Well, Israel today marked 26 years since the assassination of Israeli Prime Minister Yitzhak Rabin on November the 4th of 1995. Ceremonies were held at Mount Herzl this morning and later at Israel's Knesset. Prime Minister Naftali Bennett spoke at Mount Herzl, saying, "The lesson I took away from Rabin's murder: under no circumstances, no matter the situation, should the nation be torn apart." A historic flyover yesterday over Jerusalem. Israel's Air Force and Germany's Air Force, the Luftwaffe, flew wing by wing above the Knesset yesterday afternoon. The first time that German aircraft have flown over Jerusalem since World War I. The IDF said the flyby expresses the strong partnership and connection between the air forces and the countries, as well as the commitment to continued cooperation in the future. Earlier on Sunday, Israel Air Force Major General Amikam Norkin and Luftwaffe Lieutenant General Ingo Gerhardt visited Yad Vashem, where Gerhardt said, "Our responsibility will not expire. The eternal flame of remembrance must not fade." Norkin spoke at Yad Vashem on the significance of the visit.
This visit is not an usual visit. Last year, we did a flyover above Dachau camp, and we declare side by side, never again.
And the IDF shared video and audio from Norkin and Gerhardt's flight, declaring that the commanders of the Israeli and German air forces in their flyover today fly wing by wing over Jerusalem, remembering the dark past while looking forward to a future of hope. The German Air Force is in Israel taking part in Blue Flag 2021, a massive joint drill together with air forces from the US, the UK, Italy, France, Greece, and India, all taking part in another flyover above Jerusalem and Tel Aviv later yesterday. Taking a look now at our programming for tonight on JBS for Monday, October the 18th. At 7 o'clock, it's The Wisdom of Dr. Ruth. At 7:30, Eric Goldman speaks with Evgeny Ruman, director of the film Golden Voices, which tells of two immigrants making aliyah to Israel in 1990 from the USSR and trying to find their place in Israeli society after taking jobs as Russian overdub artists. At 8 o'clock, Mark Golub presents The History of Israel, the reasons for its legitimacy, and his thoughts on the possibility of a two-state solution from Congregation Beth in Fairfield, Connecticut. At 9, Mark Golub sits down with IDF veteran and author Ehud Diskin on L'chaim. At 10, Israeli award-winning author David Grossman speaks at the 92nd Street Y. And coming up next, it's Good Week, Israel. And that's the JBS News Update for Monday, October the 18th, 2021. I'm Teisha Bader. Stay healthy, stay well.